Hello, we are here with Kerbal Space Program, as I'm doing a recording instead of a broadcast because no one watched the broadcasts. And I already ended broadcasting for the day. So, we need more science. I'm going to get more science by using the Science Junior. And we have a mission to collect science data from space around Kerbin. And the plan is to use this craft, which I know can get in orbit and has done it before, to get in orbit, collect the science, and hopefully not die horribly in the process. Because I need 45 science again for better rocket tech, so I can launch Jeb at the moon. Because the unmanned space probes really not cutting it. Let's see if we can safely start to tip this thing over early to get us some angular momentum and to get a better orbit instead of what I've been doing, which is just launching myself straight into space and then orbiting once I'm already in space, which is kind of wasteful in terms of fuel consumption. This thing is going a bit fast. And it's a wee bit wobbly too. But hey, we're not dead, so goody. Whoa, okay. Okay, what altitude did I get myself to? Oh, that's almost an entire single stage to orbit just there. Go figure. We'll angle this over more and start. Get this thing set up for about 75,000 feet. Like so. And we can tip all the way over, because there's not much atmosphere up here. And start pushing that thing out already. Keep an eye on our fuel. Getting ourselves some angular momentum early on. Open it up all the way. I want larger fuel tanks for liquid-fueled rockets so I can do more with liquid fuel, as opposed to using the solid thrusters, because they're not the most efficient way of doing these things. Okay, so that one is dead. Drop that behind us. Let's get closer to the apoapsis here. Got a lot of electric charge, so not a huge amount of food. Okay, we really do need to keep an eye on this. I need you higher. Higher, 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 higher. Boop. Brilliant. Okay. We've got our orbit. And now, start the material studies. Because it's going to take an hour. And so it's going to take a lot of fuel. Of power, I mean. We turn that on, that fixes the electric charge problem. We're using up the oxygen and hydrogen. We have enough for perpetual 1 hour of hydrogen. But we don't have enough oxygen for an hour. That is... we've got enough for 40 minutes. Okay. I guess we'll run with it. Huh. We do have a connection, apparently. No, we don't. Claims we do, but we don't. So we'll take it down to the oxygen of like 10 minutes. A bit nerve-wracking. So I'm going to have to carry a lot of oxygen to keep the power up on the flight to the Mun and back for a Mun flyby. A lot of oxygen. Which means we need parts, which means we need bigger parts in terms of fuel tanks and so on. Something we don't really have. I think taking the oxygen down to 10% will be fine. Okay, there we go. Oxygen reserves are dangerously low. Thank you. So let's stop that from running. And now we have 4 days worth of oxygen. Power, we have 2 minutes worth. We have 21 minutes on the material study. Data. It's only going to get me 7.1 credits worth of science. Lovely. Well, we're going to halt that at 66%. And what we need to do is deorbit. And we'll just use up all the fuel to deorbit. Okay. We'll hit that. And now we have enough battery for a day and 3 hours. And enough oxygen for 4 days. Jeb, who's the immortal Jeb and keeps coming back, should survive re-entry this time because we have power to keep everything aligned in terms of the heat shield. I want to charge the batteries. Okay, so we're going to need to carry loads and loads of oxygen. But we got to carefully manage re-entry because we'll burn up, as we found out. Stop that from running. We now have 2 days worth of battery power. We have enough water and oxygen, food and water for 5 days. We'll just do the flyby. We'll do a manned flyby because the unmanned aircraft thing is just, unmanned spacecraft is just not working for us at all. Not at all. Okay. So bring like 4 oxygen tanks and 2 hydrogen tanks. That'll allow us to keep the weight distributed evenly. And I think we can speed this up a little bit, times 2 time. We're slowly speeding up as we're falling due to the force of gravity. Okay, now we're in re-entry here. And now this is lined up better. Instead of going nose first, we're actually going heat shield first. Which is always good. $37,000 feet. 35. 34. 33. 32. 31. 30. You're getting a little bit warm. Ablator there is down to 191, which is fine. I've never actually seen that thing come remotely close to being completely used up, which is good. Nope, keep lined up, don't flip. Alrighty, you can safely flip now. How long will the battery last? If we weren't using it now... I should do tests, because I think I need at least 10 days worth of food, oxygen, and water to go to the Mun and back on a flyby. This thing here adds a lot of weight. Deploy all the parachutes. There we go. Another day and hour left on that thing. I'm hearing many things explode. Is that a tree? Kinda hope that's a tree. Looks like a tree. Don't know if it smells like a tree because we're in the capsule, the pod. Wow, okay. Would rather not. Ah, come on. Straighten up, straighten up, straighten up. Don't land upside down. Oh, you're going to be a pain to do that, so put you like that. There we go. And now we increase time acceleration. Oh no, we're going to land on a cliff. We're possibly going to land on a cliff. No, 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 no. Bad. This isn't very good. And what have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Don't tip. Okay. We've got power, so we can recover. Hmm. 7 science, 15 science now. Advance to level 1 again. Go, Jeb. Okay, lovely. Active contracts, 4. No. 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 I'd like to do this one, but we can't. Let's see. Let's see. What can we do with what we've got? We got a lot of things. Well, like one thing that will happen is we're going to take this thing off. And we've got that. Pop that off, pop that off. If we get a... Oh, what we're going to do is I'm going to end this episode and we're going to make this part its own episode here because I'm going to try something stupid. And so we'll be back. Thank you all for watching my video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to hit that stupid little bell thing that YouTube has added, because otherwise you won't get notifications of any new videos if you subscribe. Also, follow me on Twitter, @GenJeft, as I always have my video updates on there, so you will never miss a video if you're on my Twitter feed, because they'll all be posted. And any other dumbass comment I make as well. So, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.